Good morning, Lufkin Central and online worship community. Jason Hollinger, the preaching and community minister here. And in our time in Jesus and Coffee, we are going to be in James chapter 3. James chapter 3, we are going to begin in verse 13, a section titled True Wisdom. As we do, we're going to read a little, issue a challenge, and send you on your way throughout the day. So James chapter 3, beginning in verse 13, hear the word of the Lord. Are there those among you who are truly wise and understanding? Then they should show it by living right and doing good things with a gentleness that comes from wisdom. But if you are selfish and have bitter jealousy in your hearts, do not brag. Your bragging is a lie that hides the truth. That kind of wisdom does not come from God, but from the world. It is not spiritual. It is from the devil. Where jealousy and selfishness are, there will be confusion and every kind of evil. But the wisdom that comes from God is first of all pure, then peaceful, gentle, and easy to please. This wisdom is ready to help those who are troubled and to do good for others. It is always fair and honest. People who work for peace in a peaceful way plant a good crop of right living. James chapter 3, verses 13 through 18. You know, we think about this. There are all sorts of people out there, blogs out there, books out there, podcasts out there that tell us the right way to live and the wrong way to live. But more so, they're telling us how to avoid the wrong way to live by telling us this is the way to live right. This is the way to be on track, to reach your goals. By doing this, you will attain this. And through it all, you will find yourselves looking into, reaching out to, connecting with ways that go about this the correct way, and those that go about this the incorrect way, the legal way, the illegal way, the biblical way, the worldly way, and not to say that all worldly ways are illegal, right? But just what we find is there are different approaches to wisdom. There are different approaches to defining wisdom. Wisdom comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes from all walks of life and comes from different experiences. But one thing that we see from Scripture that is very clear is there's wisdom from above and there's wisdom from below. There is wisdom of the earth, there is wisdom from heaven. And clearly, as we read here, the kind of wisdom that does not come from God, but from the world, what does it say? It is not spiritual. It is from the devil. And if you're not sure, okay, is the wisdom that I am allowing to guide my steps, the wisdom that I'm allowing to assist me and help me to get to where I need to be? Well, at the core of it is there jealousy? Is there selfishness? If so, that's not the wisdom from above. Because jealousy and selfishness, those are markers for earthly wisdom. If the voices that you are allowing to guide you as far as wisdom goes lead you to look out for yourself only, and not worry about others, then that's not the spiritual wisdom from above. Because even when asked what the greatest commands were, the greatest commandment was, Jesus says it's twofold. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. In Matthew chapter 25, Street Ministries is founded upon this verse, especially verse 40. But, that essentially says when we do not do for others, we're not doing for God. And in other words, the way we serve others is the way we serve God. The way we see others, the way we see their needs, it's the way we see God. We see God through all of creation. The trees, the mountains, the rivers, the streams, the people. And so as we seek out wisdom, as we seek out ways to fulfill the mission that God gave his church long ago, if we are seeking to fulfill that mission, we should do so in such a way that we seek out that wisdom that's from above. It's not selfish. It's not jealous. It is about seeing a need and meeting a need. So here's your challenge today. How can you go about searching out that wisdom? And how can you go about leading others to buy into that wisdom? To tell them that it is often imitated but never duplicated. That it is often adjusted and kind of reshaped to fit into the mold of what we want. But more than anything, it is all that we will ever need, and then some. Your challenge today is to live out the wisdom that is from above. The wisdom that says it's about loving God, loving my neighbor, loving myself. And it's about blessing all of creation. This community, this gathering that we have. Can't wait to hear how it goes. Can't wait to see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.